guys. Alright, you're going for a ride with me. So I hope you can see me. If you slide or fall, I apologize. Okay, so the other day I commented on someone's video or post or whatever it was. I think it was a video. And I had said that your symptoms are the same as mine, except for delusions. And I had been thinking about that, and I realized that that isn't entirely true. I do suffer from delusions because I was thinking about it, and then I looked up like the types of the types of delusions, and like reading about them and really getting a better understanding of what they are. And I realized that I actually suffer from, sorry if I butcher this word, persecutory delusions. And I'll give you an example of one. Hold on, let me just get out onto this main road first. When I was having problems with this car, like really bad problems, this was before I was on any medication or anything, and I had this idea that my mechanic was out to get me. Like, he was purposely messing up my car. I mean, he doesn't specifically work on it. He has people that work on it. But I wasn't looking at the actual mechanics. I was looking at the guy who runs the place. That's where my thoughts were at. And I thought he was trying to, get at me through my car. And I was really, really upset. Like, I was like, I'm going to report him and, that kind of thing. I never did report him because those feelings subsided. That thought process subsided. But I was adamant that this person was out to get me. Like, nothing anyone could say would make me feel any different. I was just like, nope, this person's out to get me. He's messing up my car. He's just this, that, and that really wasn't the case. My reality was not the actual reality of the situation. So, I realized that, yeah, I do have some sort of delusional thinking, irrational beliefs, and things like that. Another example, and I've talked about this before, I never even realized it, but, when I get kind of in the paranoid mode, where I think people are following me, I think they're watching me, I think that they can read my thoughts and that kind of thing. That's a delusion. I didn't even put it together, And that just goes to show you that you're always learning about your illness. It's not black and white. It's not cut and dry. I'm always learning. I'm always realizing things and being more aware of stuff that's happening with me. So, yeah, I mean, I made that comment, and then I thought about it, and I realized, that's not true. That's not true. So I wanted to kind of talk about that and just get it out there. I'm sure a lot of people have delusions. And it doesn't necessarily, I think the most popular one that people talk about is delusions of grandeur. And, I have seen videos of people talking about that, and it exists, definitely. I've never had that kind of delusional thinking or belief, irrational belief, but I have had the persecutory one. Definitely I've had that. And I think about it, and I've suffered from that for a long time. But in my mind, it feels real. It is real in my mind. And then when I talk to people about it, they kind of look at me like, they're like, I don't think this person is out to get you. I don't think, and they say that to me, and I get angry because they don't believe my reality, and at the time, I cannot tell the difference between my reality and actual reality. It's weird. And it's hard to explain. It feels real to you. You're experiencing it in your mind, in your thought process, how you perceive a situation, how you perceive people and their actions. It's real to you. It's very real. But to everyone else, they're like, no, it's not. That's not really happening that way, But at least for me, I can't be told any different until my mind kind of, I don't know, switches back to regular, like the reality that is right now, that's happening right now. So I just think it's interesting that I never noticed before that I do have delusions. A lot of it is my belief system and all that stuff. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that because I know other people suffer from that, and there are many people out there who are trying to understand mental illness and, be able to help people in that way. And I think that this video might help somebody. I think, I don't know, but I just want people to understand that delusions are very real to people. It really feels like it's actually happening, because it in your mind it is happening, that's what's going on. But other people, it's not happening in the same way for other people who don't necessarily suffer or are not having a delusional episode. So now I really have a better understanding of myself and what that feels like and what it's like to experience it. So yeah, if anyone reads that comment that I said I don't suffer from delusions, just disregard that because it's not true. I wasn't lying. I just didn't realize that that's what was going on. Alright, so I'm heading to my psychiatrist's office right now. I saw my counselor this morning, and I told her that a couple days ago, my face from here all the way over to here was beet red. I mean, I looked like Rudolph. Seriously, I had red cheeks, and it was kind of hot and dry, and I was inside, and it was warm. I mean, it wasn't hot, it was comfortable, it was the right temperature. I hadn't gone outside, to get cold or anything like that, and I just thought it was weird. And then I noticed, because I started having this, like, pain on a part of my body, and I looked, and I have this huge rash. Now, I know that they say that if you get a rash from Lamictal, that it will happen right away, but I don't, whether this is from the Lamictal or not, I don't think you can always say it's going to be one way or the other. Everyone's body chemistry is different, and maybe mine showed up a little later because maybe I have a higher tolerance for the medication. I don't really know. I'm just speculating here. But I'm going to tell him and see if he wants me to get checked out or stop the medicine or whatever he wants me to do. The only thing that bothers me about, like, if I stop this medicine is that it's helping me. My mood is pretty stabilized, because there's been a couple days where I forgot to take it in the morning, and my mood was completely off. So I take it when I remembered, and I'd be fine. So I know that it's helping. So yeah, it sucks when something works, but then you have this side effect. I don't know if this is a side effect of the Lamictal, then most likely he'll want me to stop taking it, because as far as I know, it can be life-threatening, and I don't want to have to end up in the hospital or something like that. But it might not even be due to that. It might just be some sort of, it might just be because the weather's so cold and whatever, and I have eczema, so maybe that's what it is. But I won't know until I go talk to him and figure that out. So that's where I'm going right now. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and I'll keep you guys updated about that. So yeah, I just wanted to, just get it out there that delusions are very real to people. Very, very real. It is reality for us. It is reality. Just not everyone else's reality. Alright, well, I'm going to go now, and I will talk to you guys later. You all have a good one. Bye!